profile. You understand a little bit of the search engine optimization basics for websites where you look for keywords and then you create content to answer those questions being asked based upon keyword search volumes and questions being asked. I want us to look at LinkedIn a little bit. And about 5 years ago, I had demonstrated how LinkedIn had built right into their tool that you could build a resume and you could search uh, different opportunities even. And so here there was under the more button, there was build a resume. And when you were building a resume, it would ask you, what is the job you're currently applying for? And you could actually, it would actually reveal the keywords in your profile and uh, and then it would actually demonstrate which are the keywords that you're missing and what are the keywords in your profile based upon your desired job. And it was phenomenal. And I don't know why it went away, but it did. And so I wanted to try to demonstrate a way of doing that. So here's what it used to do. It used to say, hey, the keyword insights for the desired job of accounting manager. So this was something I just randomly selected. We found these words in your resume. And we suggest that if you're interested in applying to a job, such as accounting manager, that you include these keywords because when we scrape the data on LinkedIn, job titles accounting manager often have not only these keywords that we found in your resume, but often would have these keywords as well, which is maybe not in your resume and should be, particularly if you've done those things before. And so I was disappointed to see that LinkedIn took it out. However, I want to try to introduce you to another tool that maybe allow you an opportunity to put these back in. And so this is a LinkedIn tool and really cool of LinkedIn to provide these tools. LinkedIn engineering, I thought was really cool, but this is with GitHub. And so this GitHub, and I'll leave the link in the comments below if you're interested, but this LinkedIn GitHub kind of says, what are the jobs of tomorrow? And what are the skills that employers are looking for today? And so if you kind of scroll down here, there's a really awesome explanation of a lot of the data. And essentially, my understanding is the data is scraped from LinkedIn. So here we begin. So select your city. So for example, if I choose in Edmonton and I go greater Edmonton area and enter a job, here I might introduce, oh, there's actually professor jobs there. But I'm going to focus in on marketing jobs just for fun. And maybe I'll even focus in on a specific job I'm interested. Now, here's a tip that I think might be useful. Instead of just looking at beginning with the job you're interested in, begin with the job you currently have. So if you're currently a marketing director, for example, and you're like, hey, I wonder what other positions that might be useful for me. If you enter in the current job you have in the area you're currently in or you're interested in moving into, it sort of lists the jobs here and other jobs that would use the same background or keywords for you to be successful in. And it actually even shows you how many of those jobs are currently in market. So here, for example, if I was in the job of a marketing director, here's are the skills for marketing director. So in fact, you might even take these skills and use these skills and put these keywords in your experience, particularly if you've done those things. So what you're already making your LinkedIn profile more keyword rich by including those keywords in your current job. And so, and then looking over, you can see what other jobs use a similar skill set that you probably already have. And so these might be other jobs to consider applying for that you can use your background, or these are jobs that you can consider applying for that are looking for the skills you already have based upon your background, in this case, as a marketing director, and assuming you've got these skills. So, right away, this tool I think is extremely useful because it's going to show you not only the skills in your current job that you may consider putting in your experience, maybe even your About Me section, but it also shows you some other jobs that would be very attractive, or people who are posting those jobs are looking for keywords that are in your profile based upon this description. Probably a better way of explaining that, but there's my explanation for now. So, vice president of marketing, marketing manager, marketing consultant, marketing specialist, chief marketing officer, and this even shows you the match, and the list goes on and on. So, step one, enter in your current job. Make sure your current profile is keyword rich with these keywords from your current job. Step two, and your About Me section and your experience. Step two is look for the job you're looking for. And so maybe you want to try to, maybe I even want to jump from marketing to some kind of an, let's see here, management. Maybe I want to be a brand manager. So with the brand manager, these are the skills a brand manager would be looking for. And again, I think this is really useful because right away you can say, okay, well, a brand manager, think of this from an artificial intelligence point of view. If the artificial intelligence, the human resources artificial intelligence, is looking to hire a brand manager, it can scrape LinkedIn profiles for these keywords. And then it might come across your profile, provided it's keyword rich, and it can make a stronger recommendation to the human resources department. Say, hey, you should consider reaching out to this person because they seem to have the experience that you're looking for based upon the keywords in the job ad and the keywords in their profile. I believe this might be a strong fit. And so we really, again, in marketing, we want to try to make our solution and make people finding our solution easier for them to do. And if you make your profile keyword rich, it's like search engine optimization. We're making sure that people who are searching for our products, searching for our solutions, can more easily find our solution. With LinkedIn, in this case, you are the solution people are looking for. And if you make your LinkedIn profile more keyword rich, then it's more easy for them to find you and you're the solution they're looking for. So, what I would recommend doing next is maybe moving some of these keywords into an artificial intelligence, help it use the artificial intelligence, the large language models, which are really great at wordsmithing, writing, shall I say, but don't have these insights that you have. So if you take the data from LinkedIn and combine it with an artificial intelligence, whether it's ChatGPT, Perplexity, Claude, whichever one you choose, the large language model knows which are the keywords to use. And now it can help you write your About Me section, write your experience. And the only other step I would probably encourage you to do is to just make sure you use maybe a tool like Hemingway app after the artificial intelligence to just kind of smooth out your About Me section and your experience, making it more readable. So I like to have a readability of grade 9 or lower. making it more linguistically accessible, maybe I'll refer to that as, but it just makes it easier for people to read, people to understand. We're optimizing for two things here. One, we're optimizing as always for the algorithms, but we're also optimizing for the humans to make it easier for humans to understand what it is you're saying. That's it. That's my tip of the day. I'm going to throw a link in the comment box below. Hopefully, you find it useful. If you do, share your LinkedIn profile in the comments below. I would love to see your new profile. And even if you wanted to share your process by creating a video like this, that would be awesome. Thanks. Bye for now.